Nintendo has been making waves lately, and it's not just within the gaming industry. With the astounding success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie,
Let's go.
surpassing even Disney, Nintendo is proving its ability to compete in various industries. This shift in focus is causing ripples in the video game world, and it raises questions about the future of Nintendo as we know it. Investments in global theme parks and the potential development of a new movie lineup indicate a strategic change in direction for Nintendo. Will the company still be recognizable in the coming years? Is this transformation part of a long-term plan? Join us as we explore the captivating story of Nintendo's evolution and why it will never be the same again. Picture this. Over 130 years ago, in the heart of Japan, a small company named Nintendo began its humble journey as a hand-painted playing cards maker. But little did they know, their path was about to take an extraordinary turn. As the years went by, Nintendo's ambitions grew bolder, and they set their sights on a new frontier, the world of gaming consoles. The 1980s witnessed the birth of a legend, as Nintendo emerged as a dedicated console manufacturer.
Super Mario Bros. Is the all-time best-selling video game on the market under the Nintendo label.
Leaving its mark on the gaming industry. The stage was set, and the battle for dominance had just begun. Fast forward to the present day, 2023 marks a momentous milestone for Nintendo. It has been precisely 40 years since the release of the iconic Super Mario Bros., a game that defined an era and cemented Nintendo's place in history. While countless challengers have come and gone,
Long live the king.
none have endured with such unwavering consistency as this behemoth of gaming. But Nintendo's journey has not been without its share of treacherous hurdles. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, this company has experienced dramatic growth and turbulent lows, facing adversaries that would have shattered lesser beings. Over the past 15 years, Nintendo's revenue has weathered a storm of decline, threatened by the underperforming Wii U and global market shifts. The battlefield was strewn with fallen competitors, as their brand awareness and market share plummeted. Other giants like PlayStation soared high above Nintendo, casting a shadow of doubt upon their once glorious reign. It seemed as though the mighty empire of Nintendo was on the brink of collapse. But just then, the tides had turned, and Nintendo emerged victorious. Enter the Nintendo Switch, a game changer that would alter the course of history. In a stunning display of power, the console soared to unimaginable heights, outselling the mighty PlayStation 4 and leaving all versions of the Xbox One in its dust. This proved that despite all the challenges they faced, Nintendo never gave up. They fought tooth and nail to reclaim their throne, and now they're ruling the gaming kingdom once again. But how on earth did they do it? Well, Nintendo has three superpowers that make them unbeatable. First up, they're masters of innovation. Nintendo loves to surprise us with their ingenious ideas. Every game they create is like a fresh adventure, packed with exciting features that make us go, wow! Remember the Wii? It blew our minds with its magical motion controls, making us jump, swing, and dance like never before. Then there was the DS, a handheld wonder with a touchscreen that transformed gaming into a whole new experience. And now, the Switch combines the best of both worlds, giving us the freedom to play wherever we want. Nintendo never stops pushing the boundaries, always thinking about what's next. That brings us to the second secret ingredient: quality. Nintendo never compromises when it comes to delivering top-notch games and consoles. Their masterpieces are like precious gems, cherished by gamers worldwide. They're not in a hurry to lower prices because they know their creations are worth every penny, even after years on the market. market, games like Zelda Breath of the Wild still hold their value, selling like hotcakes. The Nintendo seal of quality is a symbol of trust, a guarantee that you're about to embark on an unforgettable gaming journey. And now, let's meet the last of Nintendo's secret weapons, their incredible characters and worlds. You've heard of Mario, right? Well, he's just the tip of the iceberg. Nintendo has a whole roster of unforgettable heroes and iconic series like Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Metroid. These recognizable heroes and worlds have sold millions of copies, for they carry the weight of history, the promise of unforgettable adventures. They've been around for ages, and they're still going strong. People just can't get enough of them. But Nintendo knew they couldn't rest on their laurels. They had to adapt, to evolve, and send shockwaves through the very foundation of the industry. So, what did they do? For decades, Nintendo has been the driving force behind the legendary Mario, captivating us with their exceptional games and unforgettable characters. Even if you've never held a controller in your hands, chances are you can recognize the iconic figures Nintendo has introduced to the world. Now, the time has come for Nintendo to reap the rewards of their unwavering commitment. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, a thrilling adaptation of the beloved game, has shattered all records. It's the first video game movie ever to earn a staggering $1 billion at the box office. This film has taken the world by storm, becoming the biggest release of 2023 so far. With a star-studded cast and the creative genius of Illumination, the studio behind the Despicable Me series, it's no wonder that this movie is breaking boundaries. But this is just the beginning of Nintendo's journey into new realms of entertainment. They're not stopping at the silver screen. They're taking us to whole new dimensions. Nintendo has partnered with Universal Parks and Resorts to create Super Nintendo World, an immersive theme park experience like no other. Imagine walking through a portal and finding yourself in a world where Mario and his friends come to life before your very eyes. You'll feel the excitement as you explore lifelike recreations of iconic characters, interact with question blocks that hold surprises, and dine in themed restaurants that bring the magic of Nintendo to your taste buds. Super Nintendo World, with its meticulous attention to detail, promises to be a world like no other. It's a place where dreams come true, where you can immerse yourself in the magic of Nintendo and become a part of the adventure. From the thrilling rides to the enchanting landscapes, every corner of this theme park is designed to capture your imagination. Nintendo's expansion into films and theme parks is a game changer. They're not just competing in the gaming industry anymore, they're stepping onto the grand stage of entertainment alongside giants like Warner Bros. And Disney. While other gaming companies struggle to make their mark in the film world, Nintendo has burst onto the scene with a resounding splash. Their characters, like Mario, have become household names, reaching far beyond the gaming community. It's astonishing, really, that Nintendo has taken this long to diversify. In an industry where companies like Sony offer a wide range of entertainment products and Microsoft dominates the computing market, Nintendo has remained solely focused on gaming. But now, they're ready to unleash their full potential. They've been planning this expansion for years, and their vision is finally becoming a reality. Nintendo's momentum in these extraordinary ventures is undeniable. But how will this transformative journey impact Nintendo as a whole? Nintendo is expanding its horizons and doing all sorts of awesome stuff. They're not just focusing on games anymore. Nope, they're branching out and doing all kinds of things that other companies can't even imagine. Think theme parks based on Nintendo games, where you can walk in the footsteps of Mario, Donkey Kong, and all your favorite characters. It's like stepping into a real-life game. But that's not all. Nintendo is taking inspiration from big shots like Disney and Pixar. They're making animated movies and maybe even TV shows too. Imagine seeing Mario and his pals on the big screen, jumping and sliding their way through wild adventures. You know what's really cool? Nintendo's famous characters, like Mario and Donkey Kong, are so popular and beloved that they could become even bigger than Disney characters. These guys have a special place in our hearts, and their appeal is off the charts. This new era for Nintendo is like closing one exciting chapter and opening a whole new one. They're stepping into uncharted territory and making their mark in ways we've never seen before. Despite Nintendo's strong association with video games, it is evident that their focus extends well beyond gaming. The company embraces a family-centric approach and explores diverse avenues to capitalize on its intellectual properties. Beyond the realm of gaming, Nintendo ventures into theme parks and blockbuster movies, opening up limitless possibilities for growth and innovation.